Hey guys, thanks for writing Blue Jean. My name's Christian.
My name is Emily.
Sorry we're not here to facilitate the key exchange, but hopefully this video will serve as a great tutorial.
We hope you have a blast and take care of Blue Jean for us. So you have your two seats here that both swivel. You're going to pull it forward just like a normal vehicle, and then you have these leverages on the sides. Once you lift that up, you can turn it. Good example here, I can't turn it all the way because the brake is lifted up. So just make sure the emergency brake is down before you can at least turn the driver's seat. This one's a little more stubborn, so you might have to put a little more effort into it. They don't turn 360, so wherever it turns, just turn it back in that direction. We have cruise control, Bluetooth, and the mirrors are able to close and open. There's buttons on the side here where the window buttons are, and backup camera. There are two alerts that might pop up while you're driving. There is a camera, I believe it's on the outside here. If it gets blinded just from dirt, you'll see like an FCW alert that will pop up saying that the camera is blinded, nothing to worry about. And if you're going downhill for a very long time, the brake system might pop up, nothing to worry about. Once you turn the vehicle off and turn it back on, it will go away. What else am I missing? Up here? Up here is where all the window coverings are. We have full 360 window coverings. The obvious one will be the big one here. Black is on the outside, and then the one with the logo will go on the passenger side, and the one without the logo will go on the driver's side. And here you can also find the stickers and the annual park pass if you decide to explore any national parks.
This is the broom. Just take it out, sweep, do whatever you need to do, and then all you have to do is push it back in and it'll stay upright. So this is our lagoon table. As you can see, it'll move in front of the two swivel seats. It has 3 different attachment points, and with each of these you're going to have to lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey like this, and now it's able to move more freely when you tighten it this way. This one's a little loose, so it's tough to really tighten it as hard as you can. But if you come down here, you'll notice that obviously this can't turn 360 degrees. So you have to loosen it, which is going down, and then you have to pull it out of its teeth and to pull it back up to reset. This can go up and down. And then once you prefer your desired location, you can tighten it. Remember pulling it out from the teeth, and then maneuver it wherever you'd like. When you're driving, please, we just assure you that it's in this position just so it doesn't do any damage to the window. Here's the stove and the drying rack. This is the propane for the jet boil. It kind of goes underneath here, and you'll find all the components inside the jet boil itself. The propane for this gas stove is in this right here.
Lots of storage here. This is typically where I put the food. We will have a little bit of coffee there for you and sugar cubes. Here you'll find plates and cups, koozies as well, fruit basket. I will tell you that if this is completely full and when you're driving some bumpy roads, it will swing and things might fall out. And then fully equipped silverware, cooking utensils, plastic bags, trash bags, some biodegradable soap. If you camp, we have, what do you call these things? Skewers. Mugs, and if you have leftovers, and then all the pots and pans and a cutting board.
If you guys want to take an outdoor shower.
If you want to take an outdoor shower, these windows have little locks. I'll show you right here actually. These can lock it and then open all the way. Be a cold shower, but it might be very refreshing. Oil, soap, spices, all that good stuff.
This is your light switch. You can use this to dim. This turns it off. You got 4 USB switches here. Here's your battery pack. Please, all we ask is that you don't take the percentage less than 75%. You can see how many amp hours you have, how many watts you're pulling on the bottom right, and how full the voltage is right here. If you see the arrows pointing up, that means you're gaining energy with the solar panel on the top. And if you're using anything, there's arrows that point down, which state that you're losing power. Here we have the heater. So in order to turn it on, just twist it. And then you can set the desired temperature. Let's say we'll put it to 62. This bottom button is the OK button. And then the top button turns it on, and you can notice that by the yellow, and by yellow I mean red lights.
And it's located right here. Oh, and also when you are driving the van, it will charge the battery for you.
Here's your Max Air fan remote. All you have to do is point it at either fan and it'll turn it on. Let's check it out. So these fans, if you're stealth camping, one can suck air out and one can blow air in, so there's constant ventilation in here, especially when it's really warm outside. You can also open both of these windows and have both of the fans suck in the air, so it's like constant circulation in here. It really cools it down a lot.
Again, like I said, extra storage. We have cards in here, chests, and then you can put miscellaneous stuff in here. We also have more soap, bug spray, and suntan lotion. Clothes will go back in here, and then that one has extra towels in there if you are showering or hopping in a lake. And then we have one of my favorite things is the toilets. This will lift off. This will also lift out. That way your feet can touch the ground. Extra toilet paper will be in here as well. Number one, number two. Number one will filter in through this container down here, which can be removed. There's little latches on the side. Once you do that, you can lift this up and then dump it. So just keep an eye on it so it doesn't overfill. Number two, there's a leverage right here. Drop it down, do your business. Never put toilet paper in there or anything like that. Put it in a trash can. Enjoy. All right, down here is the garage. Plenty of storage space. We have the battery, the inverter, anything that if you need to reset will be down here. We do have instructions in case if something like that were to happen for any reason. Some chairs, table, and then just miscellaneous stuff in here. Car jack. I think there's a fire starters, an axe, a camping blanket. There's also little pucks down here, little light pucks if you need to get some light while you're down here. And then if you are camping at a campground, we do have a hookup on the outside where you can plug this in. If you need to plug in any kind of electronics.
All right, here if you notice that you run out of water, you can remove this wooden latch. You'll have one of these in the back. Just take the lid off. Water should be about right here. Then on this, there's a little O-ring on here. You want to lift up where my thumb is, and it'll remove. Water does come out of here, but it's okay. We have a towel. Then you pull out the empty one, unscrew this, take this straw looking thing, place it in the one with the water, make sure it's nice and tight, and then add it right onto there. You'll have to lift up on the O-ring, drop it in, hear it click. This will fill up with gray water. Once it's about right here, just dump it.
We also have extra towels for your shoes or any kind of messes that happen. Might seem silly, but this is sometimes difficult for some people to open and close. There's a leverage right here, pull down on it, and then it will open. To close it, I like to put my hand here, or Christian likes to put his hand here. Just with a lot of effort, close it hard. It might be difficult when you're on an angle. The car will let you know if it is still open.
Here's basically our user manual. Rules of the road are in here, so please fill up the van with gas before you drop it back off. No smoking, no off-roading, and if you have any questions or emergency contact, our phone numbers are in here. If you have any questions about what we explained in the van, the swivel seats, the lagoon table, the stove, max air fans, I wrote this comprehensible how-to, so refer to this before you ask us questions. We also have a guest book, please, if you wouldn't mind signing that. We love reading where you guys go and how much fun you have. We also have a tracker in the van, so if the van ever gets stolen, we'll know exactly where it is. And it's an Apple AirTag, so if you have an Apple iPhone, it might alert you, just as a heads up.
If you want to set the mood, we have battery-powered twinkly lights that go around the kitchen. We also have another set above the bed frame in the back. Also, for the side windows, we do have window coverings for them as well. It does help with insulation and blocking out the sunlight if it's too hot. They're located above the cockpit and they are labeled kitchenette and slider. Just so you know, if you are camping at that campground, here is that electrical hookup. And then in the back, another view of the garage. Always close the left door first before the other.
And here's the twinkle lights on and off right there. You can access it when you're lying in bed.
Also, feel free to take off these window coverings if you want to wake up with the sun.
A lot of people have questions about the key, so we figured we'd go over it. This button opens it up, obviously. The top button unlocks the front two doors. The bottom button unlocks the sliding door and the rear door. And the middle button locks everything. Just press it until you hear a beep.